Okay, today we are going to go over a program on the internet called Desmos.com/calculator. All it is an online graphing tool. It's the same thing as what you'd have on your big fancy calculators, but seeming as I didn't require that in class today, that we're going to get on our computers and work on this. So today we're just going to do some exploring. I'm going to show you some basic functions, and we're going to go from there. So here is one of our equations that we worked a lot with, y equals x. And there a line shows up, and we can even come here and look at, and we can find the dots. So there's 0, 0. We can come over here, and we can find another point. So we can do things with that. So another formula we could do would be y equals negative x, and then another line shows up. We could do y equals 3 plus x. Oh, I need a plus there, not a minus. Need a plus there. And so then it'll come through and we can see where all of, so there's a point on the axis. It'll show us another point. So let's do another one. Y equals negative 3 minus x. See what that does. So then we have another line, and so it's very helpful here. We can zoom in, we can zoom out. So there are those. We can also do x equals y. So then that just gives us the, it'll just give us this equation, our y equals x. So we already have that one, so we don't need that anymore. Another one we can go over that is a little new to us still, y equals x squared. So there we go. There's our parabola. You can zoom in on that, move it around a little bit. We can see all these intersection points. They'll give us those, so that's very helpful. And then here, let's do negative equals negative. But instead of doing x squared using the caret option, I decided just to put in 2 x's, and I get the same thing. So here we can find our intersection points. So then we'll use those later in class. Next, let's go over some of our sine functions. Let's get rid of some of these. We'll go cosine of x. Where did it go? Where did it go? Cosine of x, right there. And then we can also do cosine of 2x. We can do 2 cosine of x. And see, this way we can go through and compare the two. We can see that cosine of x, cosine of 2x, and 2 cosine of x are 3 completely different functions. We can also do the same thing for our sine functions. Sine of x. We can also do tangent of x. We can go cotangent of x. So there are just so many different opportunities and things we can do with this calculator. So I just wanted to show you, give you some of the basics. We can come down here. We have our keypad. We can throw in some functions. Here are all of our trig functions. We can do some stats, fun stuff here. And then some stuff here we'll work with, probably the absolute value and those sort of things. And so those are some of the basics here.